Hey everybody, welcome to C-Rod Stained Glass. I'm so glad you're here. It means a lot to me. If you could take the time to like and subscribe the video, maybe at the end or now, that would be great. Like again, I said, that really helps me out. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit about foiling. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information about foiling today. And then another video I'll show you more about it and how to do it. But I just wanted to start off by explaining foil. It's a copper foil tape. It comes in a roll similar to this. They come in packages. Oh gosh, I have it all taped down and stuff because they tell you to keep your foil when you're not using it in a plastic bag. So I just, use it and then I tape it. I tape it back down and then I either put it away into a bag or I put it in my little container here. You can see it's definitely a little full. But hey, I'd rather have too much than not enough. So yeah, I'm very grateful for that. But the widths of copper foil are 3/16 inch, 7/32 inch, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch. So 3/16 is the smallest, and 1/2 inch would be the largest. And that's the width of the tape. That's basically, so how the width of the tape is basically what your solder lines are going to wind up looking like. So anywhere this copper tape is where your solder is going to cling to. That's the reason that we use copper tape. So what you do is you take a piece of whatever glass piece you have and you're going to wrap it around. The copper side stays facing up and then the bottom side faces down. And the bottom side has an adhesive sticky part. This is sticky, and you would peel it off, and then you would take it and you would put it slowly around the edge of the glass. Like I said, I'll show you another video of how to do that if you guys are interested. But again, the width of the tapes all vary, and that depends on how thick you want your solder lines. Now, the most common two types of paint, the most common two widths of copper foil are 3/16 and 7/32. Now, most beginners start with 7/32, which is what you're looking at right here. I'm holding a 7/32, and it is black back is what it's called. Black back 7/32. It says that on the packages when you buy them. It will tell you silver coated, which means that there is a silver back adhesive instead of the black back that I just showed you. So the silver one would be, I think it's, nope, that's black. Here's silver. So this is the silver, okay? And that's sticky. So the reason that they have different colors, so there's black, silver, and copper. So I don't have any copper. I have either silver or black. I haven't used copper. So the copper one is obviously it's copper colored on the top, but it's also copper colored adhesive on the back. And you would use the copper color adhesive or the silver color adhesive or the black color adhesive and you match whichever tape you're going to use, you match according to what color you want to keep your solder lines. So if you know at the end of your project that you want to keep your solder lines silver, let's just say I decided to keep this silver, okay? I would use silver back copper foil tape. And I could pick whichever side I want. They come in all the sizes, all different back colors. So for this piece, I decided I'm going to make the solder lines black. They're gonna eventually be black. So I use blacked back copper foil tape for this project. Now, it's not so much of a worry on this piece because there's not largely transparent glass. Now, the red's transparent, so if you don't match the back of your copper tape with your solder lines, what's going to happen is you're going to see the color of the adhesive side. You're going to see it through the glass. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think you can. But you can tell that I use black adhesive through the red glass here. I don't know if you guys can see that it's a black adhesive right through there. Now, if I had used silver, you wouldn't notice it as much because it would blend to the silver solder line. But I decided to use black, and I'm going to patina my solder lines black, and it will blend my the tape and look better. So, you know, all that little stuff matters because that's what makes a piece look really nice. All the little details and all the little stuff that matters. So, yeah. Now, I just, you know, like I said, it comes in a pack like this, and it comes in all different sizes. It comes in different widths. Again, the widths are 3/16 inch, 7/32, which is the most common, 1/4 inch, 5/16 inch, 3/8 inch, and 1/2 inch. And then there also are widths. I would definitely try to stick with either a 1 inch or a 1.5. I'm so sorry, not 1 inch. With thickness, it's either 1 millimeter or 1.5 millimeters thickness. So that obviously means like the thickness of it. You know, this is the width, this is the thick. So yeah, I think if I could be wrong, guys, but I think the really cheap copper tape, it starts getting really thin and it rips really easy. So you really want to try to stick with 1 millimeter or 1.5 millimeter. Yeah, the cheaper ones, basically either they get too thin and they rip really easy, which is not ideal because if you're going around curves and using it on any piece that has any sort of, you know, roundness, it's going to cause splits on the tape because it's just so easily rippable. So yeah, stick with the 1 millimeter or 1.5 millimeter thickness, and you'll be safe. The only other thing with the cheaper tapes too is that the adhesive isn't as sticky, so it just causes it to be a little more difficult to use. But hey, if you are down for a little bit more difficulty for the cheapness of it, then go for it. Do you? Yeah. So, but yeah, I have been using the different. I've used Studio Pro and I've used Edco copper foil, and the Edco has been way better. The copper foil or the Studio Pro. Did I say copper foil? Oh my God, I'm losing my mind, guys. The Studio Pro and the Edco are the two that I've used. The Studio Pro is the cheaper one. Most people don't like it. It's because I don't like it, because when I used it, the adhesive would, like, the heat from my soldering gun would cause the adhesive to melt out onto the glass. I hated it. So yeah, I've been using the Edco now. But I've also heard that SFG, I think it's called, is also a really good one. So yeah, check them out. They're all different sizes, like I said. I recommend getting one of these little containers. If you don't get one of these little containers, then something else that you could do that I recently just saw on one of my help pages is they use thumbtacks, and you put 2 thumbtacks down, and then you can put your roll straight down, straight, like on the between the 2 thumbtacks, and then the thumbtacks will hold the circle in place, and you can just pull as it, and it will unwind as you go. Because if you don't have one of these holders, it's really hard to keep pulling the tape and trying to tape your pieces, your glass pieces. So yeah, just a little video on information about the copper foil. Hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe. It really helps me, guys. And I hope you have a great, beautiful, wonderful, fabulous day. Enjoy life, you guys. It's so beautiful if you want it to be. Much love, always. Never fear your desires. Peace.